I was about to ask Carmen, are you planning on getting a trim before the season, or are you just going to let it go?
I don't know. I haven't decided on that one yet. We'll see. My mom's going to see me this weekend for the first time in probably about a month and a half, so she might be a little disappointed with that, but we'll see what it does.
You've been pretty open about, how last year was kind of a departure from your norm, and you've kind of kept up this easygoing personality throughout. How do you think that'll go once you got the ball in your hand tomorrow night?
Just no different than it has. I mean, I pitched in the summer, just being the person that I was, and then throughout the fall and then spring practice, so just another game tomorrow.
Carmen, we've all seen the progress you've made on the mound and physically, but how would you compare where you are right now mentally with where you were, say, a year ago?
Just a lot more relaxed, I feel like. A lot more comfortable with myself for sure. So I feel like that's definitely going to help me out this year.
Go to the back, Mike. This question's for both of you. I know this is kind of a cliche question, but opening day for you, what is that like? And when you hear the words opening day, what's the first thing you think of?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. There's always a little nerves involved, even though we've been there. He's been there twice, and I was there last year. I mean, but it's first game of the season. There's a lot of unknowns, a lot of anticipation, a lot of expectations, especially internally with our team. But I mean, we just gotta go about it as if it was any other day, like an inter squad or something like that. So I mean, there's a lot of excitement. But yeah, I think everyone's super excited about it. But yeah, that's it.
I would agree with that. I mean, whole team's just ready to go. It's been a long process getting ready for this year, so just ready to start the season.
Andrew, you guys have kind of tweaked some things offensively, the approach and how you guys take things day by day. What do you feel like you've gotten out of maybe some the revamped BP sessions and hitting with wood bats when you can?
Yeah, I mean, it's the main thing of it all is to refine the approach and have a more advanced approach and things like hit with wood bats, trying to get us stronger and stronger with the bat. But I mean, it's all getting to that, having a more complete offense, and that's the goal of our offense this year, especially after what we did last year. And I think everything we're doing is trying to reach that goal.
For both you guys, Carmen, because you've faced them, and Andrew, you're one of the hitters, but how would you compare this team or this lineup offensively to last year's group?
Yeah, I'd say offensively it's a huge difference. Just a lot more complete offense. And again, that's from a talent standpoint and just an approach to how we go about things. I think we have just a complete lineup of just better hitters up at 1 through 9. The guys that were here last year are going to be better than they were last year. And we have some new guys who are going to come in and also do really well and perform. But yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna notice a tremendous difference for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with basically everything he said. No knock on the guys last year, obviously, but the guys that are back for us this year are just a year older with more experience, and then we got some good guys that came in, so a lot of positives there.
Carmen, no surprise, Coach looks to you to set the tone tomorrow. That's what he said for you. How do you handle that responsibility and embrace that type of mindset going in to really be the one to set the tone for this club tomorrow to try to get that opening day victory?
Just be who I am out there on the mound. I pitched an opening day last year, so it's my second one. So obviously learned a lot from last year and stuff like that, just how to handle those certain situations. But just stuff like that's going to help me out.
You said you learned a lot from last year. What exactly went through your mind last year, and was it maybe emotionally difficult to handle the nerves in the spotlight?
Yeah, definitely being a year older now, reflecting on it and just figuring out what went well for me and what didn't go well for me and just how to learn from that and just execute a little better this year.
For both of you guys, Andrew, what's made Brennan Malone so impressive as a freshman, and Carmen, for you, what makes him tough to get out as a pitcher?
Yeah, I mean, he's just his approach at the plate and his ability to make hard contact. I'm sure Carmen will attest to he's a pretty hard guy to strike out, and I think that's a big thing for a freshman. Is you come in here, it's extreme difference from high school, And you see, you get guys who you miss a lot of barrels and, swinging and missing a lot, swinging the balls in the dirt. But he never really went through that. And he's kind of been the same guy, since he came in here. Always scoring up balls, always hitting balls hard, taking his walks, fighting, getting in favorable counts. And it's impressive from a freshman. I mean, we didn't see anything like it last year. And, it's probably pretty rare to see something like that, I think.
I would say obviously bat speed's there and just stands out among some of the freshmen that we have for sure. But I think we got a real good group of freshmen this year. I mean, hand in, hand out, just every guy can play really well. So.
Yeah, Carmen, what have your conversations been like with Brett Carey, especially about transitioning from relief pitching to starting?
Just casual stuff. We haven't really gone too in depth with it. I mean, he's handled it probably better than me at this point, so he'll be real good for us this weekend.
Colin?
Andrew, a little bit of a weirder question, but a lot of guys on this team throw cutters. It's not a pitch you normally see at the college level. Carmen obviously throws one. What makes it hard to hit, especially when you got a guy like Carmen that's pumping, I think, 88, 89 on his?
Yeah, it's kind of that mixture between a fastball and a slider. Obviously most fastballs are straight, except his isn't very straight. But, when you see a slider, a lot of times you can pick up on that dot or that circle in the middle. You can kind of pick up on the spin. But with a cutter, it's pretty difficult. It's similar to the spin of a fastball, so you really can't pick it up. You almost have to, sit on it or just I don't know, just react to it really well. It's a hard pitch to hit. I don't hit it very well at all, so.
Any more questions for you guys?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.